This is day 54 of trying to get to 2000 ELO on chess.com. My current rating is 1710, and I'm versing someone who's rated 1713. And this is the Réti opening. Never mind, this is the King's Shadow opening Indian defense. I don't really like playing this. I like playing into the Alekhine's defense more. But I'll have to play this. So I'll develop my knight, probably put my bishop here, castle kingside. Maybe push this pawn to stop the knight from coming here. Maybe push this pawn to stop the bishop from pinning my knight. And then maybe push this pawn as well. So yeah, I'll castle. And then I'll push this pawn. And then it looks like he's going to put his bishop here. Or put his bishop here. So I'll attack his bishop. He can't move back, so he takes. Taking with the bishop looks wrong. Actually, well, his knight's going to jump in here. I'm going to take with my queen, knight here, then move my queen back to defend this pawn, and then try and trade off the knights. I also want to push this pawn as well. So yeah, I think just threatening to take his knight looks like a good move. There's no sense in having his knight just occupy all these squares. I should probably challenge his knight. And if he doesn't take, I'll take and probably push this pawn. Yeah, I would have to say that pushing this pawn would be the best move. And then taking with my knight, because his knight's also defending. And then moving my king, maybe to h8 or h7. His knight's putting pressure here. It's defended. I could take, but then he might be able to take with his bishop. What's annoying is that both of his knights are occupying this square. So I'm going to push the pawn and take with the pawn. He has to be careful though, because if he takes, then his knight is no longer defended. But he decides to move his knight. I mean, that looks like a terrible move, because his rook is right here and my bishop is on this diagonal, so this pawn is no longer here. So pushing this pawn looks interesting, but his knight also looks very weak. Taking doesn't look correct. I can't push because he has 3 defenders, his bishop, knight, and queen. So I'm going to push this pawn, attacking his rook. He'll probably move his rook, and then I'll go. I want to say going here is good, just kind of trapping his bishop. Okay, interesting. He decides he's just going to take. That doesn't look like a crazy move, because he is getting some pawns and kind of getting his pieces into positions that are annoying. So that's not a crazy move. I'll take his rook though. I have to be extremely careful. So his knight is yeah, I have to be careful. So I'm only up 3 points of material, but my bishop is hanging and my rook is hanging. So I think the most reasonable move I could play would be to sacrifice my rook. And then taking with the queen. I think I don't see how I could have played that better. And then putting my bishop here looks kind of good. Taking doesn't look good because that just opens up his rook file. So I'm not going to take. I'm not going to push, because then he could just yeah, so I'll just go here. I'm attacking his rook. So he could move his bishop back, but he decides to move his rook. Now I kind of want to take. Yeah, I'm gonna take now because his rook isn't here, and it just opens up this, and maybe I can go here. I still have to be careful though. So I have I could go here. His queen doesn't have this check because my bishop is here. But if I were to go here, you know, he could easily just guard that. So I also have to be careful. I don't want to put my queen here because it's not really. I don't want my queen to be on the same um, diagonal as my king, especially when he has a light squared bishop. So I kind of want to go. Well, I want to put my queen here and then put my rook here. Yeah, I'm gonna move my queen up. Putting my bishop here just looks too. It almost looks too aggressive because it's so easy for him to defend against that. So his queen is now attacking my bishop. I could, if I were to go here, he takes check. That would work. Um, so that's what I'm gonna play, threatening this, and he's probably gonna maybe defend that somehow, and then I'll probably have to move my bishop. My bishop doesn't have that many squares to go to. Maybe even c8. But he decides to push. Very, very interesting. I have this check. So if he goes here, then I could go here, attacking his rook and checking him. So then his only move would probably be to take. Yeah, I think I'll just go here and then just go here. I do have to be careful though, a little bit. Like if his queen goes here, he is threatening some checks, so I have to be careful. I could put my queen here, threatening checkmate. So that looks like a good move. I'm also threatening to take his rook. I'm kind of confused on what I should play here. Like if I go here, attacking his rook, threatening mate, he will go and probably move his rook, defending against mate, and then I'm not really sure what I could play after that because I have to watch out for him moving his queen here, and this diagonal is guarded because his bishop is here, and his queen's defending this. So I was thinking about sacrificing my rook, but I can't really make that happen anytime soon. I have no idea what I should play here. I'm running out of time. Since I'm running out of time, I'm just gonna play this move. But I'm not really sure what I should be playing after. I do have this check, rook takes, and then maybe forcing a draw, but I don't know what to play. My bishop is hanging, but he's also threatening to go here. So I can't. If I move my bishop back and he goes here, and I go here, then he would still have this check. Oh my god, this is so confusing. I have no idea what to play here. I have no idea. I'm probably gonna put my rook here when his queen goes here. Check. Move my queen. Move my king. He could have this weird bishop. I think I lost. I'm gonna sacrifice my rook. If he gives me this check, I can just go back. If he gives me this check, then I'll go here. I'll go here because he'll have this check and he doesn't have this check because my bishop's here. Takes, check. King goes here. So he decides to take. My only move is to take back. And then I have this check. I have this check and then this bishop check. Check, rook blocks. That doesn't work, so I'll go here. I also have this check. Oh my god. Oh, I can take his rook. Oh my god, I only have 9 seconds though. No, no, no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. That has to be mate. Stalemate. Oh my god, stalemate. Oh my god, stalemate. I played with an 86.6% accuracy. My opponent played with an 85% accuracy. Oh, that's a brilliancy. Just moving my bishop back because it's hanging, and just allowing him to take my rook because it wouldn't make sense to play anything else. So my best move here was to move my bishop. I actually was kind of looking at that, but I couldn't see what that accomplished. Like if he were to go here, if he moves his queen, threatening this check, I don't know if that's even the best move. So it's a good move, but let's say I think that's probably what he would have played. I'm not sure what my move after this is. So my move that I should have played after this is was to go here, and then if he gives me this check, I guess I would just move my king. Oh wow! And then if he were to go here, oh, I have this check. Okay. Yeah, I can just kind of create like a shield in front of my king, and then his queen doesn't have this check as my bishop's here. I guess I was worried about like something like this, but then I kind of forgot that his bishop has to stay here because I'm threatening this check. Very, very confusing position, especially when you're low on time. And then and then the rook sacrifice is the best move. I like barely thought it. I just looked at that and thought like, that's what I'm gonna play. Oh my god. I cannot believe that was a brilliancy. Oh my gosh. And then obviously I'm winning here, but since I was so low on time, I also didn't want him to push these pawns and then make a queen. So I was kind of being careful of that. But I was just kind of like pre-moving like these kind of like weird checks with my bishop to kind of like take up as much space as possible to try and force mate. So yeah, I was kind of like moving my bishops around to try and like cut off squares, and then I rerouted my dark squared bishop here to put my queen here to have this mate. Obviously, when you're looking at the board now, you know, he has no legal moves, so it's very hard to see that when your entire screen is red and you're not sure where his king is. But since even though it's a draw, I can't really be upset about that. Like that was a hard game, and I had 2 brilliancies. My rating is now 1710, percentile 99.3, and a high of 1882. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers, and I will see you tomorrow.